This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Well, we have our first match here. It's a non-title match. It's between Billy Gunn with China versus the Intercontinental Champion, your friend and mine, as we just said, Jeff Jarrett. Well, as we say, Conrad's buddy.
By the way, I'm kidding about Jeff and Conrad.
We're having fun, buddy.
They get along. They get along well, and the rest of us have fun with that. You know.
Yep.
I probably upset Shivani more than anybody. God bless him.
Shivani.
So everybody's got a little agenda in our group, including me. So what the hell?
That's great.
I'm in a commercial right now. Are you in a commercial?
Are you? You know what? I came across this with Tom Pritchard. Peacock has different levels of Peacock, and I think, JR, we might need to get you that high-end Peacock subscription.
All right. Well, I'm back at the. We're back on my iPad.
Okay.
And Deborah and Jeff Jarrett and Kitty.
That's never a bad spot to start.
Yeah, they're coming out.
So I'm at 22:09, 10, 11, but I can pause and wait for you if that's easier for you.
I'm a little behind that because of the commercial.
All right, I'll pause and give you a few seconds. We're still good here. We're doing it live. So
Doesn't like live.
Yep.
I'm at 21:27.
All right, you keep rolling. Just let it play. And,
that's quite the presentation there for Jeff.
Talk about it.
Two lovely ladies. Both had name identity. They weren't, they weren't ham and eggers.
No, certainly not ham and eggers, as Bobby
big stars. And I always enjoyed having Stacy Carter around. And here comes one of our coaches, our agents in AEW, Mr. Ass.
That's right. Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass, part of AEW. And he still looks exactly like that today, which is unbelievable.
It's crazy. And I kid him about his physique all the time. But he trains, he eats. He's always eating something healthy.
Yeah, not barbecue, JR. He doesn't eat like we do.
No, well, barbecue's, if you don't load it up with sugar-laden syrup or
sauce.
Yeah. It's smoked meat.
That's boring, though.
It's the cleanest way of eating. It's the cleanest way of eating a protein, in my view.
You can use that main event mustard, though. That's carb-free.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Real quick,
Billy and Jeff, then there's, of course, then Deborah gets on there. I see it on my closed captioning where Lawler's already down to puppies.
I knew you were going to go there. We got it. Yep. I need to pause so I can let you catch up. So real quick, there was something that was held off during this episode. It was edited out, and it was called the Blonde Bitch Project. That Blue Meanie and Stevie Richards, they were holding a copy of the TV Guide with Sable on it, saying they're out on the search for her. I guess cooler or better minds prevailed here, Jim. What do you remember of this Blonde Bitch Project? Do you remember
Absolutely this? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Absolutely nothing.
Good.
You commit ideas to memory that you believe have a heartbeat.
Right.
Those that they've already had their services. You don't need to acclaim in any shape or form.
By the way, speaking of ad-free shows and Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, another member of the ad-free family, will do a dark match on this evening. He takes on the California Kid and gets the win. Do you get a chance to see Angle on this night, or do you remember that at all?
I remember Kurt coming around to get some in-ring time before a live audience.
Okay.
But he was, unlike now, he's very quiet, and he wasn't outspoken. This Kurt Angle is a lot more fun to be around than that other Kurt Angle because he was so focused, so business, laser focused in. He didn't allow his personality to come out. That was the thing that we wanted. You know, when he left us the first time, decided not to come aboard. You know, we were counting on him to have a personality, and we thought that he did. He just seemed to be reserved and maybe just trying to protect it somewhat, which means he didn't have the confidence in his own game at that time. But Lord knows he got the confidence.
Well, here we go. Gunn gets the win when China swings the guitar for Miss Kitty and hits Deborah by accident. Jarrett's distracted. Steve Austin and Deborah, by the way, they're together at this time. Did Austin have any issues with this happening with the guitar? Oh,
he generally didn't. It was another issue for Steve to have to deal with. I don't think he enjoyed that aspect of it because, when Austin came to work, it was all about work and not everybody else's work. He didn't get in everybody else's business. So that was an interesting way to get out of that thing.
yeah.
Billy Gunn.
Then we have, it's odd here that China, who was a heel with Triple H in the first segment, is a complete and total babyface here. Besides, obviously hitting a woman in the head with a guitar. Is this more like Shades of Grey stuff from Russo, you think?
I think so. She's somewhere along the way, as like anybody else, Paul, talent's got to be declared.
Yeah.
Are you friend or foe? And Joni was just an extraordinary attraction. Unlike Al Snow here on my screen, but I'm kidding about Al. I like Al's a friend.
We have
an underrated friend, quite frankly. He's a talented guy.
Yeah, he's still getting stuff done down there for Ohio Valley Wrestling for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
He wasn't happy here, Jim. He was missing Pepper. I don't know if you remember that storyline at the time.
Oh, I vaguely do. So it kind of fits in that blonde bitch thing. Let's just move on. Let's just move on.
Yeah. Then we have Howard Finkel polishing Chris Jericho's boots. Did Finkel like being on screen and roles outside of a ring announcer? I have a feeling he did.
I loved it. God bless Howard. Howard's such a wonderful sweetheart of a human being. So Howard would do anything for the WWE. I don't know of any employee. He's the first employee Vince hired, but I don't know of any employee that was ever as loyal as Howard Finkel. Just an amazing member of the team, and until he got taken out of ring announcing, Howard was full of P&V and all that stuff. I think losing his ring announcer spot affected him more than anything.
His announcement of championship winners, there was none like it. Nobody touched it when it came to announcing. And well,
he had his own signature stuff. It's all these ring announcers are beginning to learn, and a lot of them will emulate Howard with that new thing. And new World Wrestling Champion, whatever.
Yeah, his cadence and just the voice and the impact.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
I get it. It's a wrestling podcast, but he's saving us money on our mortgage. Do you really trust this process? The reviews don't lie. 5-star review after 5-star review. We make it fast, we make it easy, and it's no cost or obligation. Give us a shot to earn your business. I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did, especially if you like keeping more of your own money. You don't need perfect credit or money out of your pocket, so what are you waiting for? Hurry to savewithconrad.com.
Good stuff coming up here with some matches. You and Jerry are here at the table setting the stage for what we have. And now I'm seeing Jeff Jarrett, who's part of the Ad Free Shows family, Deborah and Miss Kitty walking around backstage.
Yeah, Jeff is, he's Conrad's favorite, Paul.
I've heard.
Yeah, he is. It's quite the
yes.
It's quite the love affair between.
Go on, please. This is fun.
Two very heterosexual gentlemen who have a unique friendship.
Yeah, they think they sing "Simply Irresistible" to each other now for the Robert Palmer song. So
yeah, I know. I know that.
Okay.
Who also sings that song real well is who covered a lot of Robert Palmer hits is Tina Turner.
Oh, okay.
Pretty badass stuff.
Oh man.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at savewithconrad.com.